It's all about cautious optimism. Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Asha Media TV. If you're new here, my name is Asha, welcome. This is my little channel where I like to watch, react, and review a variety of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. So in today's video, I'm going to be watching the highly anticipated episode 4 of Loki. Yes. But before I get to pressing play on this episode, I do need to cover some very basic things. So if you are new to my channel, please listen up and don't skip ahead. Number 1, in case you missed it in the title, this is a spoiler-filled reaction video. Spoilers ahead, not only about the Loki series, but also possibly about any other MCU property featuring Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston, okay? So, just letting you know, sometimes I get verbal diarrhea and it might come out in my reaction. So, if you haven't seen any of the MCU movies that features Loki, I don't recommend you watch this video. And number 2, it is possible you've come across older videos on my channel where I was showing video footage and or clips with audio and all that jazz. That's very commonplace here on YouTube. Unfortunately, though, I can no longer provide those kinds of reactions for very valid legal reasons. Therefore, what I do offer is a watch-along experience instead. So it's best if you get access to the episode on your end, while I have it on my end, obviously, and we sync up using visual and vocal cues that I provide for you in this video, and we watch the episode together. However, I'm very much aware that many of you are not into that kind of watch-along style. So I do offer an alternate version of my reaction that's a lot more stress-free for you to watch. We watch this episode, and it includes bonus content and extra perks that you can explore. Details about that is in the description box below. And lastly, since this is a comic book-based TV show, here is my Normie disclaimer. So on the screen there, it just tells you that I'm what's considered a normie. I'm not familiar with the source material, so if I misinterpret anything in this episode that's related directly to a comic, to the comics, such as Thor or Loki. I don't know what kind of comics there are for Loki, to be honest. I think it's mainly the Thor comics, right? Could be wrong, but anyway. I'm not familiar with the source material, so please be easy on me in the comments if I misconstrue or misunderstand something in this episode that's directly related to the source material. All right. Okay, so I've covered the basics with anyone new to my channel. I am now going to get ready to press play on episode 4. And as I said in my intro, I am cautiously optimistic because if you watched my reaction to episode 3, it wasn't the best. Let's just say I did more ranting than reviewing. Now, that was after my first watch, and then when I watched it for the second time, taking into consideration extra notes from other breakdown videos, one in particular that really helped me appreciate the episode much more. That breakdown video is from Iman's Movie Reviews channel. Fantastic channel, by the way. I've put a link in the description for you to go check out his breakdown video of episode 3. It totally helped me see different aspects of the episode I hadn't noted and I hadn't appreciated. It doesn't mean I agree with everything he said, but it was the only breakdown video that helped me have more optimism for upcoming episodes. So I'm just going to go with the flow with that and hope that this episode is much better or flows much better, in my opinion, in terms of action and narrative moving forward than episode 3. If you're going to watch along with me, let's get ready to do that right now. Or, of course, skip ahead to the review/takeaway portion of this video and answer my questions, what thereof. Either way, I'm ready to watch this episode, so let's go. Hello. Okay, so let me give you a quick rundown how my watch-along style works. So I get access to the episode. I line up right at the beginning, 0000. I don't skip any intro or recap what thereof. I just let it play on. That's fine. What you'll see on the screen is a visual cue when I'm playing, pausing, or rewinding, as well as my vocal cue that I'll give you. And I tend to pause for 3 reasons that you should know about. Number 1, buffering or lagging issues. Number 2, to rewind anywhere in the actual episode. And number 3, which is the most common, is to have a paused commentary moment and talk to you, my viewer, tete-a-tete, let you know what I'm thinking, questions I have, what they're of, especially if I'm afraid to forget about them by the time I reach the review portion of the video. So yeah, that's the main thing for you to expect. Hopefully it's easy for you to follow along considering the visual layout that I've presented for you. When you get to the reaction, you'll see what I mean. And if it's not good enough for you and you want a more stress-free way to watch me react to this episode, details on how to access an alternate version to my reaction with bonus content and extra perks is in the description box below as a reminder, okay? If you're ready to go, let's go. If not, skip ahead. Timestamps in the description box. But I'm ready, so let's do it. All right, people, I'm lined up at the beginning, 0, 0, 0, 0. If you're ready to press play with me, let's count down to 3, well, to 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, play. It's a full recap. You know what I was thinking? I was like, Mobius loves jet skis. I wonder if they plucked him off of a jet ski in his timeline. That'd be kind of funny. So are they even going to find out that they were all variants in this episode? Oh yeah, they're still stuck on this planet. How the fuck are they going to get off of that? Yeah, good times. Well, I hope in this episode, not to sound crass, but they don't dick around too much, you know what I mean? Let's get things moving organically. Loki needs to be Loki. All right, so do I dare put a farmer's bet at the end of this? What do I think will happen? Well, I'm pretty sure Loki and Sylvie will get off the planet. By the way, I haven't seen any trailers. Just letting you know, I haven't seen any trailers or anything. So I have no idea. I didn't even read the synopsis, the 2-sentence synopsis for this episode. I'm just going to throw it out there, my guess. Loki and Sylvie survive. And they take down the TVA. Whoosh. Is that the judge? Who's the kid? Is that supposed to be Sylvie? As a kid? Oh, the wolf! Just noticed the little wolf. Oh, wow, look at her little suit. Why does she have brown hair? Well, I guess she's naturally a brunette then. And then dyed her hair blonde. So they brought her in as a variant as a kid? Why? Aww. Oh my gosh, that's so freaky. Good kid. Whoa. So she was an agent before she was a judge. Whoa, what a smart girl. You go. Huh? Okay, so this is her memory of that, right? So she knows Sylvie. Assuming that was Sylvie. I hope I got that right. I hope that's not somebody else. timekeepers? We're gonna see them? Oh, okay, okay. I was so sure they would show them in the last episode. All right, cautiously optimistic. Mobius, yay. Yeah, that does look bad. Oh, shoot. Is that how Mobius is gonna find out? He's gonna talk to her? Okay. So what, they killed her, or? Oh, she went crazy? She could be lying, though. This Ren lady's a little sketch. Oh, yeah. So, Loki and Sylvie, what are you doing? What you doing? Oh my god. Don't tell me they're just literally gonna sit around. Alright, calm down, Asha. Just cautiously optimistic. Okay, so she is truly a Lady Loki then? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so that was her at the beginning. So they've been chasing her for that long? God damn. Put it like that, so dramatic. I doubt it. Something's gonna happen. I don't know. They'll figure something out at the last minute. She's really antsy. I guess her and C20 were close friends. Visually, this is really cool. Wow. My eyes are liking this. It's a tad dark though. I hope not. Not for this show. Because she's holding his hand? Are they crossing this? Well, at least they won't. Well, they're not gonna die, right? There's no way. Like, you can't have them die. Is it because it's two of them that are in a timeline they shouldn't be at? That's why that's causing. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh! Okay, well, yes, that's one way to save them. Wow. Okay. Well, at least it was sooner in the episode. It is kind of insulting. I missed them together. Okay, tell him more than that. Yeah, yell it out! Just yell it out, you're a variant! What the fuck? Where did he send them, though? Yes! Oh. Memory prison? Oh, so this isn't real? Oh, I'm so glad to see her, though! Oh my god. Chris Hemsworth, will he come in as Thor? I don't think so. Oh. This is on repeat? Oh my gosh, that is actually hell. This is like a hell dimension? A nightmare dimension? Is that where they... Oh my god, nightmare. Is that where they sent him? Oh my gosh. She's just gonna keep repeating the same thing over and over again? You're asking a reconstruction to help you escape? Yo, this lady is hiding some shit. Actually, he's right. Oh, Owen Wilson, I'm telling you. It's one of the best parts of this whole series. Vampires. Blade. He should have said your variant. Okay. Still an odd question to ask him though. Out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Please let there be more to this. You have Jamie Alexander back as Lady Sif, for real? That's actually a terrible joke on someone. Okay. Or that you are just giving in to your impulse as the fucking god of mischief. That's what you're... Okay. Whatever. I don't know what kind of psychological messaging they're trying to put this. But tearing down Loki is just, yeah. I'm not into that. So they're just trying to break him down emotionally? Whatever. Okay, that answers my question. I'll take that as a yes. Did it work? Yeah. uh, just tell him, Loki. Alright, so he's stalling for time by lying. No. No, 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 no. You wouldn't kill off a character like that off screen. He's bluffing. He's trying to get a rise out of Loki, I think. I hope. Don't tell me these. Okay. What is he talking about? No! I am so freaking confused right now. Yes, 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 yes. Is he gonna believe it though? Really? Like, maybe he's pretending? Hmm. Well, Mobius knows when Loki's lying, so he's not even at all perturbed. Okay, I gotta pause right now before it goes any further. It's driving me nuts. So, I'm at, oh boy. Oh, usually it tells me where I'm at. I can't really tell right now. Oh boy. Okay. I'll put it up there on the screen for you to see, but I can't tell where I am right now, unfortunately, from the way the setup is here. Usually I was able to. I don't know why I can't. Okay. Anyways, let's just leave it there for a second. So I'm a bit confused because I was really sure Well, I mean, I can't see anywhere from episode 3, and I've watched it twice. I didn't see anything romantic. I saw a very familial type of bonding or type of connection going on with them, in the sense that they have an understanding with each other, almost like a brother and sister type thing. So I find it interesting they're implying a romance, unless it's just he's just goading, he's just, exaggerating the situation with Loki to get a rise out of him. I hope that's the case. I hope it's the latter. Because if they are trying to now insinuate romantic interest from Loki to Sylvie, I feel that negates the big outing, in a sense, that they had going on in episode 3. Just saying. Anyway, okay. I'll just leave it at that. I'm confused about it. So if there were signs that were obvious about that beyond platonic things, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Okay, let's continue. 3, 2, 1, play. What's wrong with her? Yeah, she's alive and well. Okay, where? He's probably going to ask her about it. But how do you ask her about that, though? Oh, where would I go? Oh my gosh, so many timelines. Where there's jet skis. So pruning is like a death sentence and they want to watch it? Okay, he's giving himself away a little bit by asking too many questions. Don't put yourself to be so suspicious overtly. Will we get the truth? Okay. I hope so. Lokis, plural. I would love to see all the Lokis show up on this show. Maybe in episode 6, you never know. Okay. Yeah, but it looks like she holds all the cards of stuff and he doesn't know much, though. Not much of an equal friendship. The knife or swordish thing. Oh. Okay. Let's hope there's no hidden cameras in that room. Mm-hmm. Yo, Mobius just got some proof. He's gonna find out. Oh, so she had her memories resurface? Huh? Uh, let me go? Let everybody go? Ring the alarm? Like, fucking announce it to everybody. You're all variants. Get the fuck out. Like, what do you mean, what now? I know what she means, like, strategically, you know? Jeez. So what's he gonna find on this thing now? What is it that he took? The little info pad thingy? What's it say? Oh, so they did kill the poor girl. Oh, there's your proof, Mobius. And she's behind it. She knows. Oh, yeah. Mobius is gonna get mad. He's gonna get revenge. Something. Is he reenacting both parts? Sure. Yeah. Oh boy, the Lokis. Better way to put it. Woo. Okay. Okay. What? All right. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, for real? That was quick. How'd she find out so damn quick though? She has cameras in her damn office. Ah! The jet ski. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Fine. Get rid of the only other character I cared about in the series. Oh. This woman is crazy. She's probably the biggest villain of all. Maybe she's the friggin'. She's behind everything. Come on, there must be something. Oh, Mobius. Hmm. Oh, okay. The war begins with the agents. So, where are they going? Are they going to the Timekeepers? Or not? Well, took away the woman's life. Yeah. Bitch, she remembers. But that's a way to piss someone off. She's acting like it wasn't important. Oh. Is that them? Is this comic book accurate, by the way? Look like puppets. Ah! Wow, that's so handy. Nobody saw her get that far. How did she hide from them, though? Okay, wait. B-15 just went down in like one flick. What the fuck? Yeah, here we go. Fight, fight, fight. I can't believe B-15 went down so damn quick. All right. Let's see your moves, Judge. Not much of it. Oh. Loki, mind your surroundings. They got Loki all worried about her when she fights better than him. They're machines! Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, well, that goes with the theory of them not being real. So who's controlling them? Who's behind the curtains? Watch it with Thanos. He comes out. He's like, missed me? Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Okay. Don't tell me they're trying to get him to be like, I love you and stuff. I'm not buying it. No! Oh my god! What the fuck? End her! End her! Oh my god. They just got rid of Loki in his own show. Holy shit. So, the character or the title Loki was never about Tom Hiddleston's Loki. It's about Sylvie. Go figure. This song's absolutely beautiful, by the way, the score. Wow, the score is really good. I'm kind of in a state of anger and shock all at once. Okay, let me just double check again. Nothing at the end here. Let me just pause and then just move this forward a bit. See if I don't think so, because it hasn't. Oh, shit. What? No, there's something there. Okay, hold on. Let me just go close to it to press play. Okay, so I'm at 4433, and then I'm going to count down to play. I think that's end credit scene. Oh my god, it's about fucking time. 3, 2, 1, play. All I saw was Loki's face. Alive. Oh. Huh? Who's that? I just got it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think we're done. I'm just double check again. You never know. Wow. Cool. Okay, yeah, we're done. Awesome. Okay. I could breathe a sigh of relief. I think I know where they're going. Okay. I'll save it for my takeaways. Coming up. Yay!
Lloyd, just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself!
So just as you saw there from that clip, that's how I feel, okay? They totally, to some degree, not 100%, okay? But they totally redeemed themselves. Where I think they're going, and I'm definitely going to binge watch a bunch of breakdown videos about this episode, because I need to know. Now, I really need to know, and I will even watch a trailer for episode 5, okay? Let me start by going about it the way I normally do, starting off with things I didn't like, anything that confused me, and of course, ending off with positive takeaways. And I do have a maximum of 3 that I can give you for this episode. Now, as for anything I didn't like about this episode, it is somewhat echoing what I didn't like in episode 3. And that is, I am now officially seeing a pattern here, but I could be wrong, especially based on that end credit scene. So take what I'm going to say with a grain of salt, okay? But let's say I did not see that end credit scene, and I had to go by what I saw throughout the entire episode. And that is Tom Hiddleston's Loki taking a back seat to Sylvie. So when it comes to this show, I came in to watch Tom Hiddleston perform as Loki. And so although sincerely I don't mind the Sylvie character, I feel it's somewhat deceptive and a bit insulting to viewing audience members like myself who came to watch the show mainly for Tom Hiddleston to now watch him somewhat take a back seat to his own show. Which leads me to believe, as I said right at the end of watching the episode, that the title Loki likely had nothing to do with Tom Hiddleston's Loki. It probably had to do with the entire concept of Loki as a character, which includes Sylvie, it seems, and all the other Loki variations that we saw, some of them at the end of the episode. But why I feel it's somewhat of a negative when it comes to this episode is because even in this episode, they showed Loki kind of propping Sylvie up, She took on the TVA, you're so brave. And then when he's fighting the agents, you see him glancing to check on her. And everything just seemed more from like Loki's perspective to Sylvie, like spotlighting back to Sylvie over and over again. And I can't help but think, if they wanted to present to us a Lady Loki in all her glory and prop up this character, why not just call the series Lady Loki? Okay, and get to it, rather than this tiptoeing around the Loki we know, only to eventually now just kind of put him aside and bring up Sylvie as the main Loki for us to focus on. Now, of course, as I said before, and I am redundant on purpose because I know people skip around with these videos and they hear what they want to hear and they don't care to hear the rest of what I'm trying to say. That's based on if I hadn't seen the end credit scene. But because I have seen the end credit scene, that changes my perspective, which I'll talk about in my positive takeaways of this episode. And the last thing that I'll say I did not like with this episode is how they underused Jamie Alexander as Lady Sif. If you watch my reaction, I was so excited to see this character. This is a character, in my personal opinion, I feel has been shortchanged by the MCU. This is a character that would have done very well with a solo movie. Jamie Alexander is a kick-ass actress, and it's unfortunate they haven't had a chance to really elaborate on Lady Sif and more narratives around this character. So of course you can imagine my disappointment. They just had her come in to play some kind of repeat robot or reconstruction of something, and she really didn't have much to do. I think at the very least, especially if you know you're just going to have a short window of time with her character and Loki's character, is have her interaction with Loki be a lot more meaningful than to use her character as a female character to break down emotionally a male character. That's how I kind of saw that. So those are the main two things I really did not appreciate with this episode. And I would have put as a third the death of Mobius, but now that I know that Loki's alive somewhere, that means that perhaps Mobius is alive somewhere else or in the same realm. I don't know. We'll see. I can't wait to find out. I'm so happy for that end credit because I'm telling you, people, if I didn't see it, I'd be ranting about the fact that they killed off the two main characters. That was the only reason I was still watching this show. I'm being real here. I'm telling you as it is. Now, before I get into sharing my positive takeaways from this episode, I want to share my confusion, the main confusion that I have about this episode, and that is related to Loki somewhat having non-platonic feelings for Sylvie. If you watch my reaction, I had paused about that because I was very confused. That really took me for a loop. I did not see any of that going on in episode 3, and I watched it twice, and I've watched breakdown videos about it, so I just did not see where they just suddenly now are saying that Loki has non-platonic feelings for her. And I'll be honest, and I apologize if this comes out wrong, but please know my intent is not to insult anyone here about what I'm going to say next, okay? Just please know that, and you're more than welcome to courteously and respectfully rebuttal what I'm going to say. But I feel if they are trying to now say that Loki has romantic feelings for Sylvie, I kind of feel as if that negates a little bit the importance that some fans have placed on Loki being bisexual, according to last week's episode. And I know for a fact that there's at least one person on my channel that came to comment that that was the most important scene for them from that episode. Okay, so with that being said, I take that as if you're going to now make it canon that this person's sexuality is goes both ways, then why go the easy route of him liking another woman? Why not present another male character? Because that's not often seen at all in the MCU. And I thought by making him bisexual, then you're giving the opportunity for it to go that way rather than the traditional common heterosexual way. So on one end, I totally did not see any kind of romance thing going on. In fact, if anything, I see it as a familial type of bonding that was going on. Like I see him caring for her like a sister, a counterpart, like a family member. Do you know what I mean? I did not see romance, and certainly definitely not from her end to him. It's not mutual. And if I'm wrong about that, please let me know in the comments and give me some receipts from episode 3 and scenes to go and check out for me to go see for myself. And on the other end, it makes it just like, okay, so he maybe likes Sylvie, and it's through this love that he's now able to acknowledge because they broke him down emotionally to recognize it. Is that what that whole thing with Lady Sif was all about, for him to get to that point that, oh, maybe I do like her? I don't know. It was very confusing. I didn't like where that was going, and I felt, as I said, it negates the big outing they had for him on a personal level that they had in episode 3. If I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comments respectively. And again, give me receipts. Don't just say, no, you're wrong. Tell me why. Tell me what line, and tell me what part in episode 3, validates your point. I want to know. Okay, so now with things I didn't like and with confusing things put aside, let's talk about what I did like in this episode. Starting with the pacing. In contrast to episode 3, things finally picked up and started moving forward. Starting with B-15, getting her memories back, being of help, and then getting knocked out with one punch at the end. But either way, it moved forward on that end. There's an agent who finally gets their memories back. That was at least one part of the story moving forward on that end. Then leading into a little bit of the backstory with Ren and her relationship to Lady Loki, Sylvie, and the fact that she captured her as a child, and smart-ass Sylvie got the hell out of there, and then we find out that she's been on the run ever since, but there seems to be some kind of personal vendetta, some kind of personal grudge, it seems, against Sylvie. Hence why she was just all like, bringing her up to the justice of the TVA and all that. I don't know what to make of that. And then we had Mobius finding out the truth all along, that he's a variant, and the way he went about it, acting like, oh, whatever, you're lying, Loki. But then he went to Ren and tried to scope her out, and then took her thingy-majiggy, and then found out the truth by seeing the actual footage on her thingy-majiggy that she had. Either way, Mobius knows, and so I'm so curious to really find out if really they plucked him from a jet ski, because, come on, why bring in the whole jet ski thing unless it had some meaning to this character? Which now leads into my second takeaway, which is the most obvious, and I'm pretty sure when I go to watch a bunch of breakdown videos, they're all going to be talking about it, and that is the reveal of the Timekeepers being a bunch of androids. I love that reveal. I think that's really cool. Let me know in the comment section if that's comic book accurate. Were they actual androids in the comics? Or this is just for the TV show and we're going to find out something else. Either way, I like where that's going, which now leads into the third takeaway, which is definitely the end credit scene, which in my opinion is the saving grace of this episode, where we saw all those other versions of Loki. Now, of course, I'm not familiar with all the Loki versions there are, but what I did see was a black Loki with bald head. Then there's the older gentleman Loki on the right-hand side, and we have Kid Loki right there in the middle. So, until, of course, I go and watch some breakdown videos and theory videos, I'm going to theorize now officially that when they prune them, they go to a reality perhaps that keeps them all prisoner, all the same variants prisoner. So I'm assuming Loki's in a reality with all the other Loki variants, and Mobius could be in a reality with other Mobius variants that perhaps they had pruned. Either way, they're in somewhere else and they're alive. They're perhaps trapped. It's like kind of a hell dimension. Maybe it is a hell dimension, because they did mention Nightmare in the first episode, I think, or the second episode. And the Nightmare dimension is the dimension that Mobius wants Loki to get rid of. So perhaps that's where they end up whenever they get pruned. I could totally see that being the case. Question is how they're going to get out of there. But the point is, though, overall, Loki is alive. And so this gives me a bit of hope. Crossing my fingers, please. Could we now get back focused on Tom Hiddleston's Loki in episode 5, along with the other Loki variants, and, level him back up to an equal playing field to Sylvie, because I feel like right now Sylvie's here, Loki's here, and I'm not enjoying that as a viewer. I think that's very unfair. Let's bring it back equal here. But if I had it my way, we'd go this way. Okay? I'm being truthful. I mean, come on, people. This is a character we've loved for over a decade. Tom Hiddleston is the main draw of this series. This is why you have eyeballs on the series. And to just kind of pluck that out of there in replacement of something else, I think it's foolish, and they're going to get a lot of fan backlash. So instead of, going that route, just equalize it then, okay? give me a reason to care equally about Sylvie, not because of her gender. You know, give me more, give me more. And I'm just going to have faith that that's what they will do in episodes 5 and 6. And it will be a good ending towards, you know, the end of the series. I gotta be optimistic. Otherwise, it's just ranting and I'm not interested in that. So there you have it, everyone. That is my reaction and my takeaways from episode 4. I will remain cautiously optimistic for episode 5. And let me know in the comments your thoughts about this episode. Answer some of the questions I had, especially that whole thing about Loki and Sylvie and a possible romance with each other. Whatever. Let me know, please. I really want some clarity on that. In any case, if you enjoyed this video, the best way that you can show me is by following these 2 prompts that you see there at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. I know you see them. Thank you so much for watching, and until episode 5, where we're likely going to dive into more of the Loki variants, I'm excited to see it. I'm Asha, tuning out, peacing out. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.